up, you guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today pretty much starts the new schedule, so if you haven't seen me post on social media, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the new video schedule. So every Tuesday and every Thursday there will be a video for as long as I can see in the future. So this month of January, I had our active clients vote on what the theme of the Tuesday video should be, and they voted that they want a warm-up series. I thought this was perfect because so many people either skimp out on their warm-up completely or they just don't really know what to do. So I created 4 different warm-ups. Today's video is going to show you the full body warm-up, and this is just a general, Cal, can you shush? This is just like a general warm-up for full body. You can do it before your upper or lower body days, but it kind of just warms up your body for lifting instead of just, you know, jumping right into it, or maybe you just walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes and you don't really know what else to do. Also, this warm-up is available for a free download. You just have to click the link in the description box, sign up with your email, and it will redirect you to the page to download it. It will be in a PDF form, I believe. I'll try to make it Excel. I haven't tried to do it yet, so it'll either be PDF or Excel. That way some of you guys who are clients can just add this into your programming sheet. Free download if you want like the written warm-up part. So when you're thinking of a warm-up, you want to think of it in 3 parts. The first part is just to get warm, and it's not really necessary all the time. So if you live somewhere cold, or maybe your gym is really cold, or you just have a hard time getting warm at the gym, you should start with 2 to 5 minutes on some kind of cardio machine or doing jump rope or something like that, just to get your body moving and a little bit warm, get the blood flowing. That's not necessary all the time, so if you want to cut that out, that would be the part to cut out. The second thing you want to do is foam roll, and I don't think you need to spend a crazy amount of time doing that either. You know, you just want to focus on maybe 8 to 10 passes per each muscle group. Keep it quick, keep it light. Again, this is just stimulating blood flow and getting you warm, and loosening up any like tight muscles. And then the third most important part of your warm-up should be the dynamic movement part, and that's all the exercises I show you guys in this video. Let's get to it and watch the video. I'm going to include a voiceover so you have a little bit more instruction if you're confused about some things. But yeah, let's do it. Alright, you guys, so like I said, I started with some foam rolling. Josh is actually behind me on the treadmill getting some blood flowing. But again, with this, you just want to keep it really quick, keep it light, 8 to 10 passes per muscle group. I try to hit like my full body because this is a full body workout. But again, you can focus on muscles that are a little bit more tight, that you feel like you need to loosen up, maybe you're a little bit sore from the previous day. But again, just move and get your body warm. The first exercise I'm showing you guys is diaphragmatic breathing. Not enough people know how to do this right or do it at all. So if you want to learn more about this, there's plenty of articles and other videos that go a little bit more in depth. But basically this is your bracing technique. You're warming up your abdominals and your core muscles to brace properly. I do about 20 total breaths for these, and basically you just want to breathe air into your stomach. So you want your stomach to kind of push out. You don't want to suck it into your, like, you don't want to suck in. You want to breathe in but push out. Like, so here's the right and wrong versions. Obviously on the left you can see my stomach is coming in, my rib cage is expanding, but on the right my stomach pushes out, almost like what you do when you're like pushing out your stomach to make yourself look pregnant or fat. That's the feeling. The next exercise is a knee-to-knee pull-in. I really like these because they help warm up my hips and my glutes a little bit more, so I do like 10 to 15 reps. If it's too easy, you just want to move your feet out wider and bring your knees together. So my feet are pretty wide here. I have pretty good mobility, but some people may need to start a little bit closer and then work your way out as you go. Another thing with this is I like to make sure my back stays flat on the floor, and again, I'm still focusing on my breathing, I'm not holding my breath, and I'm keeping my feet flat on the floor also. You don't want them to rotate up. Mine are doing it a tiny bit here, but make sure they try to stay as flat as can be. Then we moved on to some Deadbugs. These are great and they look super easy, but they're actually really hard if you do them the right way. One major key with these is to keep your back flat on the floor. A lot of people want to arch their back, especially as their leg and their arms start moving down towards the floor. You really want to press your lower back into the floor, keep your core braced, just like we did in the breathing exercise, and you want to exhale as those arms and legs reach towards the floor. And with these, you really want to keep them slow. I'm doing them a little bit faster here just to show you guys what they are, but the slower the better on these because you want to expend all of the air out of your stomach as you reach down. So keep them slow, keep them controlled. These aren't supposed to be like a fast ab exercise. It's just to get warm and brace properly. Bear crawls are next. You can either do these in a hold, or if the hold becomes easy for you, like what you're seeing here, I start walking with it. And when you walk, you want to move your opposite arm and foot at the same exact time, and you want them to hit the floor at the same exact time. It's a lot harder than it looks, and during this whole time period that you're walking, you want to keep tension in your lats, push the floor away, and keep your core braced. Again, these are slow, these aren't supposed to be fast. Everything is warming up your core. These are yoga push-ups. I love these. I used to suck at them, so they do take some practice, and they're still really hard to go back into the first position, but you kind of want to snake your head through a little invisible hula hoop or a hole, and then kind of go back the same way, sticking your butt up and pushing back into your arms. You can switch up your feet stance on these a little bit, so you'll notice I started wider and then I finished with the more narrow stance, but these are great to open up the shoulders and stretch out your back a little bit, and they just feel really good too. This next exercise is a half kneeling hip stretch. These I see done wrong all the time, and I'll show you. I think I show you guys the wrong way to do them at the end, but if not, you don't want to go to your end range of motion. You want to kind of stop, squeeze your glutes and stop where your glutes stop you. You don't want to just like drop all the way down and like lose your stability like here. Like that's not right. You want to keep your glutes activated. Once they stop you, that's when you want to reach over. This is too far. And then we have bird dogs. So bird dogs are also a great core activation warm up. You want to reach your opposite arm and leg so that your back stays flat, and you want to eventually end up in a straight horizontal line from your fingertip to your toe. I do these all on the same side. I don't alternate sides on these, so I'll do 5 on one side and then 5 on the other. And you want to exhale as you reach. So again, with these, you want to keep the back flat. I do have a natural curve to my spine, so this would be wrong. When you totally let your core go, your back is arched. That's not right. You want to keep everything nice and tight. You don't want to be losing balance. And then I went into some ankle mobilization. This is a great exercise to warm up the ankles or if you have tight calves. So I started with a pretty wide downward dog stance, but you can walk your hands and your feet in and get a little bit more narrow. That will make it a little bit harder, but ideally you want your heel to reach the floor. This guy totally ruined my video, by the way. I have no idea what he's doing. So you want your heel to come all the way down and then come all the way up on your big toe. I do about 10 to 15 reps on one side and then I switch, but this is the final thing for the warm-up, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this and that it helped. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different from the usual, but I think it is beneficial to you because I rarely see anybody in the gym doing a solid warm-up, and it really is so important. I notice a huge difference in my lifting, especially with the power lifts, when I warm up properly and practice my breathing and all of that stuff. So start incorporating it, even if it's just a couple of these exercises, if you're short on time. I mean, this shouldn't take forever anyway. I'm not having you do multiple rounds. It's literally just straight through, get the body moving, get your joints moving, get your muscles warm. So thank you for watching this. Next Tuesday will be more of an upper body focused warm up, and then the following Tuesday will be more of a lower body focused warm up. And then the last one will be straight up powerlifting focused warm up. Although you could do any of these in your powerlifting warm up, I do have a little bit more of a specific one to focus on the muscles that are involved in the main lifts. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're excited about this series, give it a thumbs up. If it helped you, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!